Alright, it's live split. Do you want to work this time? Yeah, just speedrun problems.
Neva. Neva.
There we go.
Neva. 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 Neva.
Let's just do that again.
Neva. 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 Neva.
Come on, Neva, get over here. That it is indeed. This game is beautiful.
Neva. Neva. Neva.
Hey, Neva, get over here. Okay, so now I know I need to stand over on the left side. That was a mistake.
Neva.
Sarah, good to see you. Going to see Delane? That's awesome.
Neva.
I haven't listened to Delane in a while. Didn't they have some lineup changes recently?
Neva. Neva.
What's up, Burbs? Oh yeah, because the Masquerade has Heaven and Hell, right? Or whatever. So they're going to be playing upstairs and the other band's downstairs, I'm assuming. Delane is in hell and Corpiclani is in heaven. Oh, that's a thing. I've never been to the Masquerade, but it's been around for so long that I'm just aware of the Masquerade and its scene. Beef, good to see you. Even with that one little kerfluffle with Neva's AI, this is still we're still in the green. Let's try and keep it in the green. Although the end of this run was pretty solid on my PB.
Neva.
Doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well. It's good as well. Danganronpa, I played a few hours of the first one. I actually I have the first 3 games on my Switch.
Neva.
And I enjoyed it. I need to get back to it at some point. I just let stuff distract me. Got a new singer in 2022 for the release Dark Waters. You like the new singer more than Charlotte? That's interesting. I don't think I've listened to them since they got the new singer. I'll have to check them out. And yeah, losing the Unleash the Archers was really bad. Like, that was very sad. I hated that.
Neva. 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 Neva.
Not too terrible there. Huge fan if there's a fan-made game that's really good, and I found out that the makers of Danganronpa
Neva.
doing a spin-off strategy game. That's interesting. I'm not usually into strategy games, but if I see people playing that, I might check it out on stream.
Neva.
Yeah, if you stream it, Beef, I will watch. Not too bad. Say not too bad, and I get a gold split. Other band is Xandria. I haven't listened to Xandria in even longer than Delane. Because I was like, I only really cared about Xandria, like, at the very beginning. And it felt like they degenerated very quick after that. Whoops. We'll just damage boost that. That's fine. Whoops. Get up there.
Neva.
New singer doesn't really fit the sound. That's unfortunate. I don't know if that's really if I would compare it to Nightwish though, because personally I think Annette sounds great with Nightwish. I think the problem with Nightwish is Thomas. Because I mean, look, they have Floor Jansen now, and the albums suck, even with Floor Jansen. That's all on Thomas. Like, if you write albums with Floor Jansen and the albums suck, that's on you. That's not on Floor. I screwed this up. I forgot about where I was. Big time loss here. That's fine. Maybe I can make a little bit of that up if I do the jump at the end of the section correctly. I'm not going for a PB. This is no reset territory because I'm just practicing for the marathon. So if we get into plus territory, I'm not resetting. Damn, that tells me I probably would have been like 45 seconds ahead because that was a big time loss that I took. Oh well. Time save for eventually a different run. If this one's still PBs. Thinking that's great. Just always thought she didn't quite fit Nightwish vibes. That's fair. And I realize that's a subjective thing. I know not everyone's gonna like a new singer's voice or how they fit in with the band. But yeah, exactly. Like they've had a few good songs with Floor, but I don't know. Thomas is just cooked. Oh, absolutely. Tari is a great singer, don't get me wrong, but Floor is, I would say probably the best female vocalist in heavy metal ever. And I don't think there's a contest there. So if you're screwed up with floor, you done screwed up yourself. I still like Darkmoor after the first 3 albums. Like, Alyssa Martin, obviously the better vocalist. But,
Neva.
I still like some of the stuff they put out after that. I went up. I'm supposed to go down. Thank you for reminding me, Neva. More time loss.
Neva.
Not a terrible fight. I think your favorite singer right now is Sharon Donato. How much bleed out connected with you on an emotional level? I mean, Sharon is an all-timer, obviously.
Neva.
I feel like, obviously there would be symphonic metal without Sharon, and quote, female-fronted symphonic metal and female-fronted metal without Sharon, but it's quite clear that Sharon was the benchmark, the pioneer for what would become an entire subgenre. And there's a lot to be said for that. And Sharon's a fantastic vocalist. Alright, let's see if I can get this jump. I always short that. Well, I've now lost the time. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Alright, cool. So I lost time because I fell, but I think I still net gained from getting the jump after it. I'll look at chat in a sec. I have to get through this boss fight first. Okay. Never get over missing 2 bucket list bands at the same time when you miss getting ticks from Maiden with Temptation. Yeah, that sucks. I'm very fortunate that I was born early enough to catch most of my bucket list bands when they were active. Yeah, Bruce is I know did the solo tour going on I think right now or soon. And then I don't know how many more tours Maiden has left in them. Like I expect maybe one more album from Maiden and maybe a couple more tours. They seem like they're pretty much done. And that's fine. I've seen Maiden a lot of times. I was lucky to see them multiple times in my life.
Neva. Neva. Neva.
Hey, that is pretty cool.
Neva.
I'm not personally like a huge Queensryche fan,
Neva.
but I definitely,
Neva.
again, recognize what Operation Mindcrime means to its contributions to concept albums and heavy metal. I didn't need to go up here. Didn't really slow me down though. Oh my god, I'm getting baited away from the right side of the screen. This is going awful. Okay, that fight was trash. Oh well, we move on. They all deserve some rest. But yeah, for me it's not Mindcrime. For me, the only Queensryche I like is the EP, the first EP. Queen of the Reich and stuff. That I like. Everything else never really was my thing with Queensryche. Although I guess Silent Lucidity is a good like radio rock single. I'll say I do jam that if it comes on the radio. It's a good ballad. Alright, time for some regrabs. Good save. Warbringer, Twilight Force, Dark Tranquility, and Insufirm. You will definitely get chances to see Warbringer and probably Dark Tranquility. Twilight Force is a big maybe. Insufirm is a pretty hard no, I think. Opeth is hard to know. Nice.
Neva. Neva.
Astrid! Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. That is the wonderful horror girl streamer, Astrid. Good to see you. How was your stream? Hope you had a good stream. Hope it was a good day for you. Everybody coming over. I am Soulmass218 if you're not familiar with me. I speedrun a lot of different types of games. Right now I am speedrunning a game called Neva. Hold on one sec. Okay, and yeah, this is a puzzle platformer adventure game. Also, thank you for redeeming Le Triangle. I appreciate Le Triangle. Needed some ASMR today. The cursed ASMR. Dang it, he warped away. He was one hit away from being dead. Soulstein Deathman, but after my move I might commission Elden Ring flavored one if y'all are about that. I don't know. We do know an Elden Ring flavored black metal band called Ashenheart. If you want to check out Ashenheart, they're pretty cool. Or at least their first album was Elden Ring. I know they're branching out a little bit. Offering of oil for soul. Look at chat in a sec. These platforming bits are a little tight, so I have to pay attention.
Neva.
Oh yes, it is a redemption, Z. You weren't losing your mind. Somebody redeemed Le Triangle. I believe it was Erica. Erica, thank you for that redemption. Cursing the stream. Also, hi, Erica. It is very good to see you as well. No matter what looks as good, or one day I hope to be speedrunner. Just ask, what are you talking about? You're already a speedrunner. You've been in more events, bigger events, and
Neva.
hold way more world records and stuff than I have. And run, like, cooler games, to be fair. I think you run cooler games than I do. So here, I want to focus on killing this guy real quick. So 2 swipes and a down slash. Oh, I missed one of my swipes, so this is slow. He is on the right-hand side. Maybe I can make this work. Nope. Yeah, get back on the platform. Lost a little bit of time there. Oh, y'all are popping off, and I like can't even look at chat. What is even going on? What is going on? Y'all are popping off. Why is there a hype train? Oh my lord. What is this hype train? I can't even keep up with what's going on. The alerts are going too fast. Hype train record has been shattered. Okay, fly to the middle, please. Thank you. That was very cool. I got a down slash and got canceled out of it by getting hit, and then I got a second down slash while I was still in the air. That was really cool, actually. Okay. I still can't go look at my stuff, but I see y'all are popping up. I really appreciate y'all. Like, holy crap. This is so much support. Y'all are the best. Once I can get to a moment here, I can look and say thank you to all of you. I think I already screwed this up. Okay, I barely didn't. That was so close. Okay, yeah, I can get out of here, do some regrabs. I'm going to be skipping a chase sequence because I can in story mode. And then after that, I should have a little bit of time to look at stuff.
Neva.
Alright, let's keep going. I still can't see it all. I tried to expand it, and I still can't see everything. But again, thank you all so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Alright, Astrid, again, thank you for the raid. And for bringing in all your homies. I really appreciate it. Go take care of yourself. I'll be seeing you around. That is indeed a good speedrun trip. Just skip entire sections if you can.
Neva. 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 Neva.
Dude, quit running. Quit running. Where are you going? That was so slow. I don't know why he kept running. Now he's all the way over here on the left. Just wasting so much time. Hype train is successful. Hope y'all got some cool emotes. Show me your new emotes that you got. I want to see them. That was close. Oh, it's like a heart with a heart. I love that emote. It's so cute. Alright, is it time for the burbs? It is time for the burbs. Alright, say I really appreciate you hanging out. It was good to see you. Thank you as always for your support. Hope I can catch one of your streams soon. This boar is scripted, so while we do fight these guys, at some point they're just gonna go take over the boar no matter what. Here we go. I want to lead the boar to the right side of the screen. Let's go. Okay, time to unlock a new ability. We've unlocked the Neva missile. The Neva bazooka. So now when we need to hit something from far away, we've got a ranged attack by shooting Neva at it. Like this. Okay, that went as planned. That's a time saver of the PB. I screwed up that section in the PB. Good platforming, good platforming. Then we got the big boar. This is essentially an auto-scroller, but we're trying to time our attacks as soon as the Neva bazooka recharges. Alright, one more after this one. Let's go. Oh, I thought that was the part where I was supposed to jump down. Oops. I know there's one coming up. Oh, dang. How did I miss that jump, too? It's right here. I knew it was soon, but not that soon. Boss fight, I think. Yes. I got this in my PB perfectly. Let's see if I can get this again. This is going to turn into a double boss, and we want to try and kill them both at the same time in order to be optimal. If we miss any attacks and they don't die at the same time and it loses us cycles. Alright, here we go. I think we got it. Very nice. Yeah, screw that. Double ancestor spirit? That does sound like something that FromSoft would do. Terminator, good to see you. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you. Time to get into the actual horror game. We just exited Silent Hill. It is now time to go to the dark place.
Neva?
I'd call it nowhere, but it's not fleshy enough.
Neva? Neva? Neva!
We're on spicy pace right now, despite all the mistakes early in the game. So, surely nothing bad's gonna happen with that big, dark Neva-looking wolf in the background, right? Surely. Double Ancestor in Night Rain. I actually would believe that might happen in Night Rain. Double Ancient Dragon, I'm not so sure about, but Double Ancestor, I could see that happening in Night Rain. Also, now we're thinking with portals. The Red Wolf of Neva? Yes, exactly. Red Wolf of Neva, indeed. Double Revenant fight would be ridiculous, and that's again a thing that I could see them doing. I could see them just being a normal instance out in the field. Hey, Cece, good to see you. It's going pretty good. We're just jamming some Neva right now in the horror section of the game. Hope you're doing well. Don't think we've chatted since the infamous $5 hole train. Say hello to Big Scary Wolf. We'll deal with them later. Dang it. I know, it's like there's so many holes. Everybody loves those holes. I mean, look at this game. It's full of holes. Those big gaping holes that warp us around that we just jump through. It's incredible. I mean, I wouldn't put much stock in anything AMG says, Tyler. AMG hasn't been doing good reviews for years at this point. Get off those stairs. Alright. Into the darkness. Time to unlock flashlight Neva. Glow stick Neva. Also the Neva slash. So now our attacks are much stronger. I always forget that I don't have to do that. I can just jump here. Whoops. Accidentally did that wrong. Let's just reset it. Let's go. Minor time loss. We made it back because I missed that jump in the PB, so it's about equal. Actually, I made time up there because that took longer in the PB to get the backup for that. I think all I have left is the boss fight, if I remember correctly. Forgot about this part. Okay, now the boss fight.
Neva.
Nope, first I have to do this room. Down, please. Down, down. Freaking down slashes, I swear. Here we go. This boss fight's really cool, but on story mode, obviously, it's pretty safe because you don't have a health bar. So if we get hit, it doesn't really matter. I'll try to dodge everything just because I can. Oh, that's one hit. Oops. That's the one attack that I usually get hit by. And this should be the last cycle here. We just gotta wait for it to open its mouth one more time. There's the right way to dodge it. Cool. It's all just a really bad dream. Wow, 2 minutes ahead. Dang. Spicy run. My winter was like pretty dang good in the PB though, so I might lose some of that. I think the gold splits are probably done for. Pretty good combat encounter there. Ugh, why'd I jump down? So one thing I run into with this game is it's like so long that by the end of it I start to forget like where I am and what's coming up next. I just don't have great memory for a game this long. We're getting there, though. We're gonna skip the 135 altogether, I think. This run could have been a 133. It might still be a 133, depending on how good I can do the rest of the game. Which 133 is essentially goal-ish time. I think getting a 132 would be really cool, but I'm not sure if I really feel like pushing for it. Who knows, though? We'll see how I feel after the 133 runs start rolling in. Also, definitely counting my chickens before they hatch. A lot can still go wrong in this last area of the game. These last few segments. I'm just going to try and focus up. This is this particular section of Winter is all mirror based, so I have to be looking in the mirror on the opposite side or underneath me to see the enemies. That was slow. That fight in particular really messes with me. Having the controls reversed and looking at the other side of the screen. The rest of this isn't so bad with story mode. So they made all the platforms visible. All these ones on the bottom are actually invisible on adventure mode. You can only see the top of the screen. And the last platforming segment to get out of the mirror area. Now we gotta go all the way back to the left-hand side of this area. We do get a couple little, like, cutscenes, though, story. Because Neva's gonna meet her boyfriend. That's Shadow. He's so cool. I wish I was as cool as Shadow. Actually don't know his name, but last stream BD named him Shadow, and we're just gonna call him Shadow from now on. Missing the dash jumps on Neva here is how you can tell my thumb is tired. Yeah, not to be confused with Shadow the Hedgehog. Although Shadow the Hedgehog is so cool. Wish I was as cool as Shadow the Hedgehog. Exactly, Tyler. Exactly. See, here, you're gonna find out how cool Shadow is. Look how cool Shadow is, y'all. He's just totally one-shotting those dudes. No sweat. Yep, exactly, Erica. That's this wolf if this wolf wore clothing. Shadow the wolf. Which, to be fair, I think that is what it would probably talk about. That's what we're all talking about in this game is death. This whole game is about death. And rebirth. Why am I just jumping? That was a waste of time. Brain moment. This next area I did pretty fast in my PB. Again, all of winter was pretty solid in my PB. We don't need reminders about John Carpenter being awesome, because John Carpenter's always been awesome.
Neva.
Okay, that was certainly not the fastest way to do that, but had to try it. Still trying to figure out the fastest way to do that fight. Here's the hardest puzzle. No! Accidentally bonked the wall. Okay. Ah. I did it again. Okay, we're losing time. Ah, let's wait. Alright, I'm really screwing this up now. Let's just do it this way. I don't like doing it that way because it's riskier on the way I just control with my hands, but maybe I just need to switch. I just lost a lot of time. Thing is one of my favorite movies as well. So I'm definitely also biased. Trying to rush through the rest of this so that I can maybe still get the 134. I wasted a lot of time on that one puzzle. Agree.
Neva.
Alright, now we're finding out how much time we lost with all those snafus. $30 seconds. All right. This is the hardest platforming section of the game, so that's why I'm being quiet and trying to focus. All right. You will not be saved indeed.
Neva.
We're just gonna skip that sequence. All right, into the last sections of winter. Like I said, no time really saved there. These splits are very good. Jared Harris is a very good actor. I liked him in everything he's done. Excellent character actor. Particularly big fan of Chernobyl. It's one of my favorite TV series that I've seen. Do apologize, I am going to be very focused during this whole segment of the game, so if I'm not responding to chat, that's why. Everything in this section of winter is just platforming and battles, and you have to do everything as optimally as possible. Alright, y'all come down, please. Wow, this is awful already. Why isn't he dead? Alright, that was pretty slow, unfortunately. Chernobyl is tremendous. It's an amazing series. Hit the gong, please. That was a very good fight. I made up a little bit of the time that I lost on that first fight. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Slight time loss. Alright, into the final boss. Let's go. First we gotta climb up to her. Alright, let's go. Hopefully we get some good RNG. Although the PB had pretty dang good RNG. I got a pretty quick kill on the second phase. Overall, these are better splits to run against, I think. Lots of time to save in early game, and then just some little tiny chunks in late game. Let's do this. Dang it. Take the hits. Okay, she didn't dash away more than once, so that was nice.
Neva.
Nice. Could have been slightly faster, but that was really good. All that's left is the semi-auto scroller that is the spring. All right, Bruma, let's go. So minute 42. There's like no time to save in this because, like I said, it's basically an auto scroller. So this is a 134 or something.
Bruma.
Low 134.
Bruma.
That's pretty awesome, I think. Skipped 135 entirely. This is one of the only parts where you can save time. Just by getting all good dash jumps in this chase sequence, chasing them back across the screen. That's pretty good. Now, if you don't like sad endings, you don't like seeing animals get harmed or anything like that, you may not want to watch the ending, because I am going to let the ending cutscene play. Just because. But time for my run stops when I touch the bird that triggers that cutscene. Hey, Bruma, get down here. Missed jump. That's right. When you're done, you go watch Grave of the Fireflies to feel better about yourself. Surely that's a feel-good movie of the year. Time 1:34:30. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like it. 1:33, obviously very possible. I lost a lot of time at the end game there. Thanks for the GGs. And that is Neva. Thanks again for all the GGs. I appreciate it.